Welcome to the Mindful Trails, your journey to inner peace through the beauty of the great outdoors. My name is Mike Martin, and I'm here to guide you along the path that is less traveled while exploring how nature can soothe the heart and sharpen the mind. So lace up your boots and tune in, and let's jump right on the trails. Hey, everybody. Welcome back in to Mindful Trails, the podcast. As always, I'm your host and your guide, Mike Martin. And today, we're going to zoom in on a topic that every adventurer needs to consider carefully. First aid preparation. Today, we're going to discuss the benefits of choosing a pre-made first aid kit over assembling one yourself. And if you know me, you know that I carry the My Medic Sidekick pack with me virtually everywhere I go. It's always attached to my pack when I get out on a hike, and 9 times out of 10 I've got one in the car with me just for a matter of having something with me. And really, this is a subject to me that has kind of changed in context, because I'm sure by now, if you've seen some of the other content, this year I'm also hiking with diabetes. So I carry my side pack, and I also carry a little homemade kit that I carry all my supplies in. And they're usually both together. Before we get into this, though, I want to start by stressing the most important thing is when you're out on a hike with someone, make sure that whoever's with you not only knows where the first aid kit is, but also knows how to deploy everything that's in there. Because, yes, you may be the one carrying it with the knowledge, but what happens if you go down? If you go down, somebody else needs to be ready and informed enough to step up, which gets back to that number one philosophy that we really preach around camp, which is redundancy. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive in, because when it comes to first aid kits, like I mentioned, there's 2 different routes that you can take. You can build your own, or you can simply buy one that's already put together for you. And both options, like I mentioned, had their merit. But today, we're going to explore why those first aid kits that are pre-made are so important and so handy. Specifically, from my experience, the My Medic Sidekick pack. It's the right choice for me, and I'm sure that if you explore it, it'll be the right choice for you. Number one, the most important part of it is it's convenient. The pack, just like the Sidekick or many other ones that are out there, they come compact, and they have a comprehensive, different selection of first aid solutions that are designed with the needs of outdoor enthusiasts in mind. They're lightweight, they're easy to carry, and most importantly, they come stocked with all of the essentials that you might need in the case of an emergency situation. Now, let's get in and explore a little bit about reliability. Because when you assemble your own first aid kit, there's always a chance that you might forget something important. With packs like the Sidekick, you're getting a kit that's already been put together by professionals. It includes high quality supplies that meet regulatory standards, so you can feel confident in knowing that you're well prepared. Efficiency is another important point to bear in mind when an emergency arises. The Sidekick, it's organized and everything's got a place. It's always easy to find and right at your fingertip when you need it the most. In an emergency, time is truly of the essence. And having a well-organized kit can literally be a lifesaver. Each component is clearly labeled, which takes all the guesswork out of an already stressful situation. And I want to kind of deviate a little bit and share with you why I feel that My Medic is such a special company. Is the fact that the company was founded based off of a tragedy. You know, the family members that put themselves together and built My Medic, unfortunately, they lost a member of their family because during a car accident, they were unprepared. So they didn't have the first aid supplies to render that aid until more help arrived. And they learned from that situation, and they wanted to help other people to avoid it. So I want to get into cost effectiveness now, even though, setting the tone like that, the cost that you invest in something like a first aid kit, really, when you have to use it, seems so minute. But it is an important thing to think about, because you might not really think about the cost efficiency when it comes to certain factors. Because when you purchase all the components of a first aid kit separately, doing it over time may seem like you're saving money. However, it really, more times than not, ends up costing more in the long run. The My Medic kits, they're all price competitive, and they're often cheaper than buying all those items individually, especially if you're looking for high quality, durable medical supplies. It's one of the most important things when it comes to the items that we carry out into the field. We think about the investment that we put into a backpack or our tent, our sleep system, but really one of the most important investments is having that high quality first aid equipment with you. And lastly, let's build on that by really taking a moment to think about the peace of mind that comes with knowing that your first aid kit is not only filled comprehensively, but it's also ready to go. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or you're a casual day tripper, emergencies on the trail can happen to anyone and at any time. So having that pre-made kit means that it's one less thing that you have to worry about when you prepare for an adventure. And I've talked about it a lot today in this episode. My good buddies over at My Medic, and they've been gracious enough to supply me with a promo code to help you save a little bit on that most important investment, the one that allows you to prepare now and stay alive later. So if you swing over to mymedic.com and you use promo code Project Outdoors 15, you can save 15% on all of your first aid supplies. And as we wrap up, it's certainly something for us to think about. Having that ability to not only customize our kit, but do so after getting our hands on something that's already pre-established, giving us a good baseline to work with. Until next time, my friends, I'm inviting you to swing over to projectmindfullyoutdoors.co, sign up into the newsletter where you not only get updates from camp, but you get all kinds of helpful hiking and meditation and different camping ideas and tips and tricks. And if you want to talk deeper about your first aid kit or the meditative hiking journey that you're going on through life, sign up for a trailhead call. I'd love to get on it and explore how we can help unlock the tools that'll rewrite your journey. Till next time, get out there in the wilderness. That's where the stillness and the adventure lie. See ya.